Next up, this is all dry, so all the pieces are solid. You can, after we finish grating, you can always paint the back with a bit of acrylic paint if you want to in the desired color. But when I start with the grating, it comes in a little bag like that, and there's more than enough to do your robin. Please start with a tablespoon first, and the reason being is that if you make it too wet on the first run, you can always add some more powder. So a little bit of water first. It needs to be a toothpaste consistency, so please add a tiny bit of water at a time if you are sensitive to the gritty, grainy noise. Give it a good old mix. So you've got the spoon in there as well. So I'm only adding a tiny bit at a time because I don't want it to go too runny too quickly. Okay, now to me it's a bit too dry, so a little bit more liquid will be perfect, and possibly I want to add a little bit more powder to it as well. So now I've got a little bit too far, so I'm just going to add a tiny bit more to that. Whoopsie. You can always test your powder sometimes by throwing it in between the grating, to actually in between the pieces, to see if the powder is what the color that you like. But you need a toothpaste consistency. And then when you're applying this, please wear some gloves because grating is very tough on the hands. You need to let this rest for about 5 minutes and then come back and start covering it. So this actual part needs to rest a little bit. Toothpaste look, yes, achieved. I'm just going to go straight in, but please let it stand for 5 minutes just on its own, and then you can mix it up again and then start applying it. So when you start applying it, I'm going to put my gloves on for this part because I like to use my fingers. So you can either use a spatula or something to apply it on or smooth it over, or a credit card. So a card that you're not using. Okay, so then I smooth it over. Okay, so I put blobs on first, and then I use my fingers to actually smooth it all over. So what you're trying to achieve is you're trying to get it in those gaps. I'm not too concerned about the sides too much now. I'm more worried about getting it into the gaps of the actual piece. So get it all in there as much as you can. Okay, this side as well. The beak's a little bit tricky. Don't forget the hole. You need to actually, if you're going to cover it up now like I've just done, you need to go from behind and actually push it through so that the grating pushes out. Anything that's on the side you can always sand away, but I just wipe it away with my finger. And then I'm just making sure it's getting into the groove. So it's quite a messy job, this. That's why gloves are quite a good option. Or suggestion, should I say. Just wipe it away. I like to wipe it across with my finger because then I know it's getting into those grooves. And then again, I haven't painted underneath yet, because if I make a mess like I'm doing right now with the grating, I can then paint over the mess that I've made, or sand it away, or wipe it away first and then paint it. So get it into all these grooves, and then you need to let it stand. Please don't let it stand too long, because otherwise it will go too hard and you won't be able to wipe it back. Wiping back, you need to use a paper towel or a newspaper, and you're going to rub it off, and I'll show you how to do that once this starts drying. I'll come back and then show you how to wipe it off. So once you've gone all the way around the edges, by the beak as well, as you can see I've already messed on the back. Just making sure I'm getting in all those grooves so that when I wipe it back, I don't wipe back too much. Okay, so all those grooves are covered, all the little pearls over here on the front are covered, the darling dots are covered, everything's covered. I'm going to let that stand for about 10 minutes.